Kriti Sain. Today's my topic is trigonometry. Trigonometry is one of the branch of the mathematics which is very much useful in flight engineering, navigation and for measuring the height of the tall buildings. As we know that for simple measurement we use meter, kilometer, centimeter, these units. But for measuring how the sea in the seashore, how the ship is away from the seashore, this distance, same way by which way the wind is flowing, this type of measurement we need trigonometry. So today we will learn what is trigonometry. So first is the introduction of trigonometry. Trigonometry is the Greek word which derived from the divide of three words, that is tri, gona and metron. See here, tri plus gona and plus metron. Tri is 3, gona means sides and metron means measurement. Now trigonometry, it is related terms we have to study. Related terms means it is related with triangle. As we have studied about the triangles, on the basis of that trigonometry is related. It is first related with right angle triangle and then Pythagoras theorem and similar triangles. So we study these 3 points now. Right angle triangles. See, this is the right angle triangle A, B, C. In this triangle, angle B is 90 degree. That's why it is the right angle triangle. And as we see that this BC is the base of this triangle and AB is the perpendicular height. Now, what about the hypotenuse? In right angle triangle, hypotenuse is opposite side of the right angle. Whatever the which side which is opposite to right angle is the hypotenuse of this triangle. So we write here hypotenuse. This is base and this is height. So this much we have studied about the right angle triangle. Now Pythagoras theorem. What Pythagoras theorem says? Pythagoras theorem says that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the base and its height. Or we may say that hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the remaining two sides. So Pythagoras theorem hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. Now in this triangle ABC, in right angle triangle ABC, hypotenuse is AC, therefore AC square equal to base square means BC square plus height square means BA square. This is length AC square, length BC square plus length BA square. So this is the Pythagoras theorems. Now our third point is similar triangles. If we have drawn two triangles, this one triangle is A, B, C. Or instead of taking right angle triangle, we just take an acute angle triangle like this. And one again triangle PQR. Then in similarity of triangles, we have seen that if two triangles are similar, triangle ABC and triangle PQR are similar, then their corresponding sides are in the same proportion. This we have studied as triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. Then their sides, corresponding proportion, that is AB upon PQ equal to BC upon QR equal to AC upon PR. This is our third point. Once again I am repeating that trigonometry starts with the right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem and similar triangles. Then terms related to right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle ABC. Angle B is 90 degree. As we know that the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. This suppose we consider the angle A and angle C. Now in this triangle, if one angle is 90 degree, then remaining two angles are complementary angles. As we know that the sum of the measure of all three angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and if one of the angle is 90 degree, then remaining two angles measurement is 90 degree. That's why we say that these two angles are complementary angles. Now suppose in this triangle we consider angle A. So the side opposite to angle A is BC. That's why opposite side of angle A is side BC. Opposite side of angle A is equal to BC. Then adjacent side of angle A. What is meant by adjacent? Adjacent side means just neighbor side of the angle. So here is the neighboring side. This is the hypotenuse. That's why we not consider this side. The adjacent side means this side. Angle A's neighbor side is adjacent side of angle A is equal to AB. So this is opposite side of angle A is BC and adjacent side of angle A is AB. Now trigonometric ratios. For trigonometric ratios, triangle ABC is right angle triangle. Angle B is 90 degree angle. It means that it is a right angle triangle. And the side opposite to this right angle is the hypotenuse. Now if we consider angle A, in this angle A, opposite side of angle A is BC upon hypotenuse is AC. So here we write BC means opposite side of angle A upon hypotenuse. So this ratio, opposite side of angle A upon hypotenuse, this ratio is called the sine ratio. Sine ratio of angle A, or in brief we can write it as sine A. Means for sine A, ratio is opposite side of that angle. Here is angle A, that's why opposite side of angle A upon hypotenuse. This is our first ratio. Then second ratio. Three basic ratios of trigonometry we have to study. First ratio is sine A. Second ratio is adjacent side. This side is adjacent side of angle A, as this is opposite side. So second ratio is adjacent side of angle A is AB upon hypotenuse is AC. So AB means adjacent side. Now first ratio we have seen, our second ratio is cosine ratio. For cosine ratio we need adjacent side. Now adjacent side of angle A is angle A upon hypotenuse. So this ratio, adjacent side upon hypotenuse, this ratio is called cosine ratio. Cosine ratio. Cosine ratio of angle A, because we are considering angle A, that's why it is a cosine ratio of angle A, or in brief we can write as cos ratio, cos of angle A or cos A. Cos A. This is our second ratio. Now our third ratio, opposite side upon adjacent side. Now for angle A, opposite side is BC. Third ratio we are studying now. BC upon adjacent side is AB. BC is the opposite side of angle A. Angle A upon AB is the adjacent side. Angle A. So this ratio, opposite side of angle A upon adjacent side of angle A, this ratio is called tangent ratio. Tangent ratio. Tangent ratio of angle A, or in brief we write as tan of angle A or tan A. So three ratios we have learned, that is the basic trigonometric ratio, that is sine ratio, cosine ratio and tan ratio, that is tangent ratio. The three basic ratios of trigonometry, that is sine, first is sine ratio, second is cosine or cos ratio, and third is tan ratio. So for sine ratio, in simple you will learn it as a sine equal to opposite side of which whatever angle you are taking. Suppose you are considering the angle C. So for sine of angle C, you will take, for this angle C, opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is the same, CA. And adjacent side for angle C is this BC. So for sine ratio, you just have to remember opposite side upon hypotenuse. Then cos ratio, cos means adjacent side upon hypotenuse, and then tan, tan means opposite side upon adjacent side. So these ratios are important. Now our third ratio is tan theta. Tan ratio means opposite side upon adjacent side. As opposite side means for angle A, opposite side is CB and adjacent side is AB. So tan ratio we have to remember as a opposite side upon adjacent side. Now in Greek letters or in Greek words, acute angles are mostly represented by the Greek word, that is alpha, beta, gamma and theta. Theta is mostly used word for showing the acute angle. So on that basis, three more ratios we have in trigonometry, that is cosec theta. Cosec theta means 1 upon sin theta. 1 upon sin theta equal to cosec theta. 1 upon cos theta equal to sec theta. And 1 upon tan theta means cot theta. These three are more ratios of the trigonometry. So total there are 6 ratios, that is sine ratio, cosine ratio, tangent ratio, or we say it is tan ratio. Then sec ratio, cosec ratio and cot ratio. And as Greek word theta is used, so for cosec theta in this triangle ABC, angle A is theta, that's why for cosec theta there is 1 upon sin theta. Now as we know that sin theta means opposite side upon hypotenuse, and here is 1 upon sin theta, it means that it is the inverse of sin theta. Cosec theta is the inverse of sin theta. It means on the basis of side, we say that hypotenuse upon opposite side means cosec theta. Then sec theta means 1 upon cos theta. So 1 upon cos theta, sec theta is the inverse of cos theta. That's why hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Because cos ratio is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that's why sec theta means hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Then cot theta. Cot theta is the inverse of tan theta. As tan theta ratio is opposite side upon adjacent side. So cot theta means inverse of tan theta. That's why its cot theta's ratio in the form of side is adjacent side upon opposite side. So total are 6 ratios. As it means that cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta are the inverse ratio of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. So in this video we have studied trigonometric ratios, sine ratio, cos ratio, tan ratio, sec ratio, cosec ratio and cot ratio. So for 30, 60, 90 degree theorems, on the basis of that, this theta angle, if it is 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, so it has the values, and that values we will study in the next video.